Dan Deming of KKM Financial joins me now for the Trader Rundown, and I suspect traders will be talking about tariffs this week.
I believe so. Yeah, the news coming out of DC these days has got the market on edge, to say the least. We have that to contend with this week, Angie, and we also have unemployment report at the end of the week. So the market's wrestling with a lot of different dynamics right now, and we saw that play out last week as far as activity and action in the market.
Specifically, what will you be watching as a trader?
Well, you know, I think right now there's a couple things. The one thing is that most of the major averages fell back below the 50-day moving average last week, and that's a sign of momentum. So, you know, we're in the middle of that range between the 50-day and the 200-day moving average, but so the weakness this week, from last week leading into this week is something that we'll be watching very closely. Will these major averages be able to find some stability here, or are they going to go back down and test that 200-day?
Dan, I'm also paying close attention to the options market. I found this fascinating. Even as the market was going lower, the options traders were coming in and buying calls on names such as Apple and Bank of America.
Yeah.
What does that tell you?
Well, it tells you that a lot of people, and we have seen, buy the dip has been the mantra the last 2 years. Now, again, they're being challenged a little bit more this time around. But the thing is, Angie, one thing about buying those calls, if you did want to get into this market and you still wanted to have some downside protection, you can come in and buy those calls as opposed to buying the stock outright, because then at least you know what your floor is as far as what's the maximum amount you can lose. You have to pay a little premium for that, but if you see this market spike back significantly, that premium is probably worth the cost of having at least some type of stop out or floor on holding those options versus holding the underlying stock.
Have a good trading week.
Thanks for having me.
Check out businessfirstam.com to find out where to see our entire show. And don't forget to like, follow, and share Business First AM.